Once upon a time in a small town, there were two boys, Ravi and Kavin, who were best friends. They'd grown up in the same neighborhood, spent countless evenings playing cricket on the street, and knew everything about each other. But recently, something had changed between them. Ravi had fallen deep into the world of social media. At first, Kavin didn't mind. Everyone had a phone, and social media was just something people used now. But for Ravi, it wasn't just a quick scroll or a message here and there. It became his world. "Bro, check this out," Ravi said one day as they sat on the curb near Kavin's house. "Look at the number of likes I got on this post." Kavin glanced at the screen. Ravi had posted a picture of his new shoes, and sure enough, hundreds of hearts and comments flooded the page. "That's cool, I guess," Kavin said, kicking a small rock into the drain. "But why do you care so much about likes?" "It's not just the likes," Ravi grinned. "It's, validation. People know I exist." Kavin scratched his head. "People already know you exist, dude. You've got me, our cricket buddies, your family." Ravi rolled his eyes. Yeah. But online, it's different. You wouldn't get it." Days passed, and Kavin noticed something strange. Ravi stopped coming out to play cricket. Whenever Kavin knocked on Ravi's door, his mother would sigh and say, "He's in his room," probably on that phone again. Kavin finally decided to confront him. One Saturday morning, he barged into Ravi's room without knocking. Ravi was, as usual, glued to his phone, scrolling through memes, reels, and posts. "Dude," Kavin said, hands on his hips, "you've got to come outside. The sun's shining, the gang's waiting, and—" "Later, bro. I'm in the middle of something," Ravi mumbled, not even looking up from the screen. "Middle of what?" Kavin threw his hands up. "Scrolling. What's so important that you can't even hang out anymore?" Ravi sighed. "Look, Kavin, everyone's online these days. If I don't post or comment, it's like I'm missing out." Kavin plopped down on the bed next to him. "You know what you're really missing out on? Life. Actual moments, dude. Like when we used to race our bikes to the hill or sneak mangoes from old Uncle Hari's tree." Ravi chuckled at the memory. "Man, we got in so much trouble that day." "Exactly," Kavin grinned. "Those moments, no amount of followers or likes can replace them." Kavin had an idea. "All right, how about this? Just for today, one day, no social media, come outside with me. If you have a terrible time, I'll never bug you about it again." Ravi hesitated. "What if I miss something important?" Kavin raised an eyebrow. "More important than hanging out with your best friend?" That hit Ravi in the gut. With a sigh, he put his phone on airplane mode and shoved it into his pocket. "All right, one day, but if this is boring, I'm blaming you." They spent the entire day doing all the things they used to love. Riding bikes, playing cricket with the gang, and even climbing trees just for the fun of it. Kavin noticed that as the hours passed, Ravi stopped reaching for his phone. By the time evening rolled around, Ravi was laughing so hard he could barely catch his breath. "Man," Ravi said, wiping tears from his eyes, "I forgot how fun all this was." Kavin smirked. "Told you. No filters, no likes, just real moments." That night, as they sat on the roof watching the stars, Ravi pulled out his phone. Kavin groaned. "Already?" Ravi laughed. "Relax, I'm just gonna take a picture. Not for the likes, just to remember today." Kavin smiled. "Now that I can get behind." From that day on, Ravi found a balance. He still used social media, but he didn't let it rule his life. And whenever he needed a reminder of what really mattered, Kavin was always there, waiting with a cricket bat in hand and a mischievous plan in mind. And that, as they say, was the beginning of their next great adventure. One post and one moment.